Hi, I'm Jale, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading for the sign of Scorpio, Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs from the 1st to the 15th of September 2020. Please take this as a general reading. Obviously, if things don't resonate for you, check other aspects of your chart. Could be another video that is more relevant, and or just take what does resonate and leave the rest. If you feel like you're interpreting other signs in the cards, then by all means you utilize that. I'm just giving my interpretation. Okay, so again, if you want a personalized reading, information is in the description box below. We go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 PM British Standard Time, 3 PM Eastern Standard Time. Let's have a look at Scorpio. Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus. 1st of September to the 15th of September, please. Da-da-dun, da-dun. The truth is revealed. The Tower. Making way for the new. Doesn't have to be bad. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. The new precedes. The new way precedes. The Emperor. Ready. Ready for action. Let's have a look. Let's look at the archetypes for Scorpio, the themes here. Let's look at the themes. Let's have a look. Okay, so Scorpio, what is the theme for Scorpio? Wow, that's quite a lot of cards. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Okie doke. We've got Rescuer here. Provides strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. So this is unconditional giving. Okay, this is very unconditional giving. Then we've got another card that I can't pronounce. Dilettante. I think that's how it's pronounced. Delights in the arts without having to be a professional. Alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. Interesting. It's like there's a layer here that's being stripped. But let's have a look. Let's keep going. Hedonist in the reverse. Pursues pleasure to the detriment of health. Indulges at the expense of others. Again, there could be it could be like you've been avoiding something. Avoiding helping yourself, maybe. Martyr, or maybe overextending yourself and to others and not helping you. Martyr, learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. Yeah. It's like you've been focused on one thing in particular with this martyr card, but I feel like possibly it wasn't. Maybe it was, there was a layer that you weren't seeing that's about to be stripped, or the reality of a situation is about to be revealed. Bottom of the deck is student, so there's a lesson here. Humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. So yeah, there's a lesson here. Maybe you've been focused on the wrong things. Maybe you wanted love and support and you were looking for that in the wrong places, or maybe, you know, that's now coming to you. Let's have a look. I'm going to go with the Arcane, the Angels of Atlantis. I'm being drawn to use this deck, so I'm going to use the deck. Let's go. So, what is happening for Scorpio? What is happening for Scorpio, please? From the 1st to the 15th. What is happening for Scorpio? 1st to 15th. This is, I feel like this is a lesson. I honestly feel like this is a lesson. Yeah. They're trying to help you with your willpower. They're trying to help you. This is a test of your willpower, possibly. Can you see the whale is underwater? There's a lesson that needs to be learnt, possibly. Maybe you're not trusting things are going to kind of play out the way you wanted it, and so maybe you've resigned yourself to the fact that this would happen. But we've got a mountain here. It's like maybe you've lost a bit of faith. Let's have a look. And the bottom of the deck is evolution with Sandalphon. Okay, so I took a pause to light the incense, guys, and I looked at the clock and it was 5:55. So there's changes coming in here for you guys and your energy. So we're going to use the Light Seers Tarot to see what's going to happen for you guys 1st to the 15th of September. So what is with the Tower moment with the Emperor card? We'll get a bit more information there. And let's have a look. Tower, Emperor, willpower lessons. Maybe you've tried to push something through with a situation, you or someone else, and maybe it wasn't working because it wasn't time. Maybe you've had to resist making a beeline for something. Maybe you're growing. There's a growth spurt here with lessons. Maybe you're thinking about doing something that is out of your comfort zone, possibly. Again, there could be a lot of focus on numbing or, pretending that something isn't here, possibly. But let's have a look. Scorpio, 1st to 15th. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, the 1st to the 15th of September. What's happening? Wow. 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 Okay. So this is you, bottom of the deck, death and rebirth, okay? This is Scorpio. There's an awareness. There's been a tower moment, okay? There's been a closure of something and a reawakening, possibly. I think the focus before was possibly on, and again, if this is not you, this could be an energy around you, okay? The focus was on the obvious, the physical, probably not the spiritual. The focus was on things that wasn't to do with the heart, probably to do with ignoring pain, ignoring what the heart was telling you, ignoring intuition even maybe. Maybe sort of focusing on the things that you thought was going to bring you pleasure, but maybe didn't. And I think it's kind of allowed a growth, okay? And it's allowed this evolution. And possibly you were trying to talk yourself out of this path at one point, but now it's like the tower moment is hit, okay? I think the lesson's been learned. There's some kind of success coming here. So there's some kind of realization over the path that was originally taken. Okay, now this could be you in the public eye. I don't know why suddenly the light's getting really bright. The truth was revealed. The truth was revealed, okay? Maybe you didn't have a lot of trust in the situation, but the truth, this is the 6 of Wands here. And we've got the Emperor twice. Okay, so I think the truth was revealed. Can you see the light that's heading towards that chest piece? I think you tried to outmaneuver something or to try and release something, thinking that okay, so it's like you were trying to fight something, someone's trying to fight something at the expense of themselves, and I think they've come to a realization now that this path can't be fought. Okay, there's an inevitability to this, that is, this was meant to happen. Okay, this lesson was meant to be given. You maybe were fighting this, you're maybe fighting yourself, and I think the realization has set in here that there's no need to fight the self, because it's like it comes back in the end almost. It's like there's an inevitability here. So if this hasn't already been acknowledged or seen, there's a victory that's on its way, essentially, okay? So for example, if you haven't already noticed that this is someone's, what their energy they're coming out of, or maybe you're not noticing you're coming out of it. This is what is due to happen this next period between now and the 15th of September. So let's use the Island Time Wellness cards here. What is the messages here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? 1st to the 15th of September, please. What is the message? So there's a timing issue still. Not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call person, boundary, still angry. So again, possibly you guys at some point were not talking. And there was a disruption towards the connection. Maybe someone was avoidant towards how they felt or the situation in entirety, and now there's a conversation that needs to take place. Okay, the Tower moment happens. Maybe someone was being stubborn about not contacting, but there is a communication coming here. We've got talking, interested, conversing more, awaited messages arrive, text, call, email, hovering. So there was a pause, and now there's a movement into a situation. Okay. Wow, we've got wedding rings, union, wedding, marriage, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Okay, so this is evolving into a long-term situation, and I feel like they weren't ready. That's why they probably went all the way around houses. They probably utilized all types of kind of distraction techniques to not acknowledge this, but it's like this is the time when they're finally going to acknowledge it. Okay, it's now. The Tower's fallen. This is possibly leading to a union, but I feel like it's because it says everlasting promise. I feel like this is leading into something bigger here. All right, there's definitely something bigger happening, but this is someone that maybe was concerned about acknowledging feelings or telling you feelings. They're indecisive, or they were. 6 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, about where to move to. Do I move on? Do I stay with the same old? Do I move on to this? Do I acknowledge this? What do I do? They are closing out an old soul contract. 8 of Cups. They're moving out of something that no longer serves. Okay, you or this person could be a karmic relationship into their higher state of happiness. Okay, so we've got High Priestess, Temperance. This is healing. They know you are their healing. They know you are their path. They didn't before, now they do. They're closing out a cycle. This is what they're walking into. 6 of Cups. To offer this. You put the work in. You put the work into them. You put the work into you. Now Spirit are giving you. If you didn't already watch the live that should be posted tomorrow, it's called the Orange Flame. If you haven't watched it, I'd recommend watching that and the Blue Flame, at least, if not all the lives, the last couple of lives, last maybe 10 or so, that lead in or pertain to this energy. Ace of Pentacles is the offer, the matching of the offers. You reap your reward. This is you finally getting your energy, so this was illusion. 7 of Cups, confusion. This was confusion. Work. 8 of Pentacles, probably a lot of options presented themselves, a lot of confusing options. Maybe they're confused, or they were. Their decision will be for, again, they're deciding to follow their instincts. Someone is following and trusting their instincts here. Maybe they weren't trusting that before, but they will be. Okay. They are deciding to move on from an existing situation that doesn't serve. 10 of Wands and the Fool into this new energy. Don't forget we saw the Tower and the Emperor. So it's like the closing of an old cycle into a resurrection of the self, okay? And understanding what all the lessons were. Yeah. They're closing out disappointment. 3 of Swords, Knight of Wands. And this flaky energy as well that possibly they were in, they're closing that out too. There was an sort of unbalanced, confused, like, you know, do I want to be in this or do I not? Do I want this or do I not want this? It's like that confusion is going, it's being closed out. The disappointment of this energy that was possibly what they were like previously, you were like previously, is being balanced. The death and rebirth, the tower, things that are no longer stable are being removed, basically. Scorpio. So we've got the Page of Cups with the star. So this is a divine offering that was guided. They were guided to do this. You're being guided to do this. There was an offer here that was guided away from what they previously, their path they thought what they were on. Yeah. Yeah, they're closing out other existing contracts, soul contracts, maybe with the, if they've been with another person, if there's been individuals that have been distracting, that's getting closed out. They're walking towards their happiness, that's what I'm hearing. They're no longer being bound to disruption almost. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, the 1st to 15th of September. The temptations that were previously around them, the light is being shone on that. Okay, 9 of Wands. They're defending themselves. They've got a barrier up. They've got their defences up. The Sun with the Devil. So there was probably an energy here that, again, willpower. They're having to put their foot down and say no to something so that they can move into what they want to move into. But I think people have been probably testing their boundaries quite a lot. Maybe someone's been testing your boundaries quite a lot. They're releasing these attachments. They're releasing this codependent energy. They're releasing fear. They're standing their ground. You're standing your ground. Something about, you're gauging your balance here. Understanding a truth of what all this was leading up to. There's a truth that's being revealed here of what this was meant to do, how this was meant to kind of grow. Major cycle ending. Major cycle ending. They're close. This is an end of a relationship, a karmic relationship. This is end of friends are dictating what to do. This is end of you feeling like friends are dictating what to do. This is you taking control and believing, having a direction. This is growth. This is learning a lesson. All right. This is you focusing on the deeper elements of the self that maybe were neglected. This is reunion. Reunion. Let's see what is happening, please, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs from the 1st to the 15th. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Venus. Complicated. This is a book, but can you see the Tower? It's removing anything that is not straightforward. The bottom of the deck is love. Complicated love. This is self-worth. This is illusionary. We've got invisible here. Someone doesn't believe that this is possible, or there's a doubt, there's a self-doubt. They're not trusting this, which is what was blocking. They think that this is a figment of their imagination. It's because they don't have their own willpower. They think that if they just kind of keep blocking this off, that it will go, but it's getting stronger, and there's a tower moment that's going to happen. Let's see what else we can find out here. Okay, so Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, from the 1st to the 15th of September. What is happening for Scorpio, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, 1st to the 15th. Someone thinks that their mind is fooling them. It's like, again, it's illusion. It's illusion. They are falling a trap of illusion. Oh my goodness. Everyone is looking one way, right? He's looking one way. They're all looking the same way. But this is how they were pulled out. The guy was there. The guy's looking at something, right? The fox is looking at something. The woman is all looking at something. They're all focused on one thing. They're focused on the same thing. They're all focused on the same thing, right? What is that thing? Well, this is how it appeared, right? So we've got the moon. Even the moon's looking that way. The star and the moon is all staring at the guy, right? It's all staring at the guy. And then the woman and the fox is also staring in that direction. It's all looking to their right. This is actually kind of funny. I've got to laugh how they've done this. Can you see how the man's holding a rose in this picture, in this card? I say picture is a card. The Lenormand deck, right? He's holding a rose here, and he's sat waiting with a rose, poised to give a rose, right? The moon is behind him. It's like the intuition, the emotions. There's emotions behind it, right? There's emotions behind what he wants to give. There's real emotions. We've got the star. The star, there's real direction. There's destiny behind his feelings. There's destiny behind what he wants to do. It's the right decision, right? Fast forward to later, the future. The woman is holding now the rose and the book, right? The book is the Akashic record. So this is destined, right? So she's already received the rose, and she's looking to the guy waiting to receive the rose, who he's still got it in his hand. Nothing has moved. Even though destiny and the cycles of the earth are behind this man, even though in the future the woman has received the rose and it's all gone well, right? There's something stopping. Now, the one card I didn't talk about yet was the fox. He's worried, or she's worried, take it as it resonates, that as soon as that is offered, something, this is why they're putting it off. They think there's going to be interference. Because look, this is how it came. The fox was looking at, so the woman was looking at the fox was looking at the star. The star was in between the moon and the man, alright? So basically, he knew there's something that is either blocking or something's going to happen. I think it's the fox. I think there's an elephant in the room here that is going to cause this tower moment, and that is what the block is. Because it's like, well, this is destined, this is fated, this is an emotional offer that is real, but there's a block, and that's the block. They know there's going to be a Tower moment, and that's what they're trying to put off. That's why this hasn't happened yet, because they know there is some element to this that is going to be either not what people want to see, or not what people want to believe, or maybe there's a third party here that's, you know, is going to have to be told no. Let's have a look at the energy oracle. What's going to be happening for Scorpio, please, from the 1st to the 15th? It's like a whole life that has to be closed out. September, please. 1st to the 15th for Scorpios. What is going to happen? 1st to 15th of September for Scorpio. Yeah. So, intuitively, 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, there's some awareness that there's going to be hostility. Whatever decision this person has to make in order to get to you, they know there's going to be some hostility, which is why they're waiting for the right time. But again, we've got the Sun, which is truth. So this is inevitable. Again, this is like, again, number 1 card, truth, enlightenment, joy. Their happiness lies with you. But they know, bottom of the deck, storm warning. They know they have to get through this storm first to hit that. Again, the Tower's, you know, removing anything that is illusionary to get to you. All right. The storm could be, you know, family members, friends, a karmic partner, but whatever it is, they have to close this out properly. They can't just run. They have to close it out properly. Daughter spirit, maybe it's a test of following their intuition, but this is what opens the door for them and closes out a cycle, and they have to do it properly, otherwise. 1st to 15th, please. Yeah, look. So there's an envy here. There's an envy. Someone is, look, we've got a woman holding a heart, and then we've got a thinking man, all right? There could be another party here that is envious of this connection, and that's maybe what they're trying to work through. It could be a third party. It could be that they're envious of your connection, and so that's what they're trying to navigate through. And intuitively they know this. They are concerned that by you being brought into this person's life, there's going to be some drama, and they're trying to navigate through that first so that it doesn't affect you. There's a strong protective urge. They value this connection. This is a valuable connection to them, and so they're trying to work out how to kind of do this. Yin and yang, there's an imbalance. It could be that's the imbalance is they know that if there could be a lot of drama that they know is going to come to you. So this is the solar plexus, this is willpower, and this is confidence. So I feel like there's a lack of confidence here, that they are worried about bringing this energy to you, possibly. Yeah, adjacent possibilities. They know that they have to do it, but they're kind of putting it off a little bit here because they know this is going to be a bit of a humdinger. You know, this is not going to be your kind of typical, oh, you know, we'll just talk, you know, it'll settle down. Someone's not going to be happy about this connection. So maybe they're leaving a partner and they know that person's not going to be happy. So Scorpio, from the 1st to 15th of September, please. What is happening for Scorpio and rising Venus signs from 1st to 15th of September? Wow. You are what keeps this person going. Beauty and gratitude. This is the dream state as well. It's like that. That's all they just want to move this forward, but they know they've got to move. Yeah, look. This is fear. The tower, they know the tower's going to hit. They know that's coming. They know that's coming. And I feel like that's what they're putting off. But they're just kind of observing you, attraction. They're just absorbing and taking in really what's going on with you, supermoon. And I think as well they're looking at it because it looks so big. It's like there's a fit. There's like, wow. this is overwhelming. The attraction is overwhelming. But at the moment, they're trying to prepare. This is a preparation period, okay? That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to self-reflect on how to best move through this. Maybe they're trying to gain some confidence before they come forward. Again, they're trying to understand all of this. It's like they're trying to understand. I feel like they're coming to terms with it. It's like they're finally making peace with what all this means. It's interesting. Because we've got blossoming, flower, moon here. So there's definitely this new energy that they probably never believed was how going to happen. But let's have a look at the outcome. Let's see what the outcome. What is the outcome, please, for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Outcome is you're ready. This is it. The time is now. And we've got, this looks like Isis's energy. Again, watch the live we did earlier about the orange flame. This runs into the same energy. And there's no need to worry. There is no need to worry. Can you see, what did I just say about the orange flame? This is protection. This is divinely protected, so you don't have to worry. Anyone that's still entertaining energy that is going to block this or try to block this is not, it's not going to be successful. It's just the way it is. Okay, so Scorpio, what is the outcome for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs from the 1st to the 15th of September. What is the outcome for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is the Divine Doors, is it? A moment's joy, send through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. So it's like, if you feel like things are not moving, if you feel like nothing's happening at the moment, it could be that this is your calm before the things start moving very quickly. Sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. So it could be that you feel like things are happening or taking forever. It could be that things suddenly go from that to very extreme sort of movement. But what they're saying is that in comparison to how this connection will feel, the time and the effort will be infinite. You know, it's in relation to what you've kind of felt like you've had to go through, it will be infinite. And then we've got Nomad. It says, the nomad wanderer lies deep inside, so take the leap now, don't crawl back and hide. So this is I feel like, again, message to you, message to them. It's like you're being asked to, the nomadic wanderer returns. So if someone was very hell-bent on not committing, or it's like that's what they've had to come to peace with, because this is a commitment, this is a long-term commitment, and I feel like that's what they're coming to kind of terms with at the moment. And they know that the severity, the depth of the connection with this is real. They know, they can feel it. It's not, so the time that it's taken them is probably incomparable to the depth of their feelings. That's how I want to say this, because it's one and the same thing. And can you see the contrast here? It's going from a rugged, physical looking environment that's very kind of basic and rural or rustic, no offense, to this very serene, very kind of spiritually looking kind of energy. So it's like this person's had to awaken. They've gone through a transition was a great, I mean, it was a great spurt of growth almost, that, you know, it could have taken a long time, but it had to be the right time. What is the outcome for Scorpio? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. From the 1st to the 15th. Outcome for Scorpio. And here she comes, Freya. Cycles and phases. This is the moon. the Raven. There's a beginning with every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. The illusion is that they feel that they would have been trapped if they came forward, but that's not real, and they're releasing that understanding. Again, it could be karmic, could be past life related. What is the outcome for Scorpio, please? Wow. Again, look at the live. If you're drawn to this reading, you haven't already watched that live, then definitely it's called the Orange Flame. Master Jesus, forgiveness. You're on the path of light, love and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. This is the, I mean, this is the understanding of why. Maybe that was the last piece of the puzzle that didn't fit in. Why this? Why did this happen? There's definitely something about patterns of behaviour that maybe you've gone through in your life, that your family went through possibly. This is the healer. Jesus is the healer. I feel like possibly you could have walked the path, or they could have walked the path feeling like they don't understand. And I think at the moment this is leading into a point where that's the one thing they do understand. And that's a big kind of shift in perspective. But it opens up so many other things. This is an awakening. And it's about forgiveness of maybe the time they've taken, maybe all the journey. It's like this was meant to happen to get you to a different vibration. They have to close something out here that was an imbalance. Could have been their growing up. Could have been child issues. Maybe they didn't trust the universe. Could have been something to do with that. But there's an evolution here. They're definitely they're transmuting a lot of energy to help, balance this connection. So what is the outcome for Scorpio from the 1st to the 15th? Wow. 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 This is insane. We've got perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. So again, they're looking at you to sort of asking you to take a look at the bigger picture as to why. If this was a major struggle, it may be to get you to a point where you are matching the energy that you're bringing in. If you're not a match, how can it come in? And then you've got you're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. So it could feel like, this has been literally a very hard journey for you where you felt like there was nothing available. That's closing out. Don't forget the tower, that illusion, that evolution. You're in an evolution period. And then we've got High Wraith, longing for home, homesick for the stars. So again, you could be starseed, you could be empathic starseed, bottom of the deck, empathic starseed. Energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. So just make sure that you're balancing and recalibrating. You're keeping your eye on obviously the present moment, but if you can't quite understand what exactly this is about, maybe have a look at trying to piece it together to sort of understand that this was not meant for them to sort of hurt you to the point where you've given up, or you have lost all your faith. This is to guide you into you, to being you. This is how to be yourself. This is what they're trying to show you. To forgive the lessons, to forgive what came before, because actually that's going to help you welcome in this new energy, which is again your person. And if this is not you, it could be them. So take what resonates. No, I want to go to the Sacred Destiny deck here. Okay, so what is the outcome for Scorpio? This is the outcome, leadership. You're leading your own destiny. You're following your own instincts. Again, polar bear, this parental figure. You're in charge of your own destiny here. And we've got abundance and action. You're leading yourself in a direction because you're more in balance. You've understood what the bigger picture involves, and so you're able to, again, you've removed, the Tower moment is the removal of things that no longer serve in your direction. Again, you're able to take action. Your abundance is coming into play here. You know where to go. You're being led in the right direction. Okay, your understanding is increasing, your awareness is increasing. Bottom of the deck is wisdom. Guiding light. You know, the understanding is coming into, you know, you're becoming aware of what is, of this heightened state of this, again, revelation. Okay, let's have a look at the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. Let's see. Yeah, look, water spirit, again, that emotional energy of that Pisces full moon on the 2nd. Water spirit, emotions, memory, life force. I'm hearing supercharged. You're being supercharged. Wow. Apparently it's for this, it's the leap. Ecstasy, bliss, belief. It's like they're trying to remove all of that kind of doubt and everything, so that you're blossoming your kind of growth into this new energy, again, with this new love, this recollection of the feelings, of the understanding of what is, you know, the mirror, other lives, past lives, dimensional lives. So again, this is you closing out very large cycles here. Resurrection, comeback, rebirth, renewal. This is you in your new chapter. 1000%. 1000%. I feel like I'm still not 100% confident I've delivered all your messages, so we're going to use these cards here, which is the Nature's Whispers cards. Final message, please, for Scorpio. 1st to the 15th of September. What is the outcome? Final message. Or messages. What is the final messages for Scorpios? What is the final messages, please? I'm just hearing, live a life you can be proud of. Be spontaneous. Live a life that you can be proud of. The mergers of the two worlds. Live a life you can be proud of. This is your rest before the new path opens. Catch your breath, okay? Final message for the Scorpios, please. The first part of September. And it's on your way to you. Infinite blessings, guys. This is for you. This is your reading, Scorpio, for the 1st to the 15th of September 2020. Hopefully that's been of some help. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions, and your support to the channel. It means a lot to me. If you want to be in it to win it, the deck and the reading at 1,000 subscribers, like and comment on one video that isn't alive. You could be in for a chance of winning when we hit 1,000 subscribers. And catch me live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 PM British Standard Time, 3 PM Eastern Standard Time, and on Saturday on Twitch. Link in the description box. 11 PM British Standard Time, 6 PM Eastern Standard Time. If you want a personalised reading, information is in the description box below. Have a wonderful first part of September, guys. Until next time, bye-bye.